Like, I don't want to try to lose weight. I just want to like nourish my body and eat good food and have the weight come off. Like, I don't want to punish myself. I love food. I don't want to punish myself with it and have like anxiety around every food choice. Like, that's no way to live. And it doesn't work, and it just causes more stress. And then I stress eat because I'm stressed, and it's just a vicious freaking cycle. So, yeah. I wanted to show you all the groceries that I got. And I literally filled the cart to the top. And someone must have thought I was shopping for like a full-on family when I literally was just shopping for myself. Like, I filled this cart. It was like overflowing. Yeah. And that is why you should go in with the list. Which I knew. I was trying to go in not hungry, try to minimize the overbuying, and that didn't work either because I bought a lot. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here is clean up this kitchen area so that I have more decluttered head space to like think about things. And what time is it? Oh my god, it's 9:24. I wanted to be in bed at 9. I wanted to be in bed 24 minutes ago. Clearly that's not happening because I actually have stuff to put away. And I'll feel better about it. There's something about like waking up with like a fresh kitchen that like lets you maneuver in a way that's like not annoying, you know what I mean? So you got dishes and you don't like have a lot, like, oh, you want to use that cup, but it's dirty, and like getting everything at least out of the way, not clean, but ready to be cleaned, will be helpful. I can take stock of all the things that I got. And oh, that does not smell good. Whoopsies. All right, all of this stuff's gonna go in the dishwasher. So we'll do that. Listen, I would move the camera around, but like, let's be honest, no one's watching this and no one actually cares. And if I ever get a following, then maybe I'll think about it a little bit harder. But right now, I'm just trying to make videos. So I think you know what loading a dishwasher feels like. I'm sure you have experienced it yourself. And so I feel like you can use your imagination. You can use your imagination. It's not that important. I'm trying to win you over with my personality. Is it working? Is it working? Probably not. It's probably not working. Probably like, this girl sucks. And yes, this will not be an informative video. This is going to be one of those videos where I talk through my own personal experiences and struggles. And then I hope to do more like evidence-based, research-focused, like presentation style videos where I can show you my expertise as a family medicine resident physician. But I really wanted to highlight that just because you got an MD doesn't mean that this stuff is easy. Like, you can have all the determination in the world. Like, you might need to do a number of hard things like college, school, you know, work your job, and still you can have, what I'm trying to say is you can have achieved other really hard things and still be struggling at weight loss because it's not about willpower. It's not about, like, maybe determination comes into it a little bit, but like, I think I'm determined to be healthy, but I haven't done it. So does that mean that I'm really not determined to be healthy? So I don't know. I just think there's more. There's more to just like you. like me, I'm a person who's heavily influenced by my food environment. And so like seeing food makes me hungry. And part of that's like the hormonal changes of like being an obese person. Your hormones physically change, and I will tell you about that at some point. Like it changes to actually make you hungrier. And so that whole like, oh man, just like you need more willpower and like tough it out and not for me. There's many a person who's been able to lose weight intermittent fasting, eating once a day. I can't do it. I can't go through my day thinking to eat food and eating food and like be okay not eating. I am a slave to my hunger. If my hunger is there, I must obey, and I will not be able to concentrate on anything else until I do. I'll be cranky and hungry and just like generally survive until I've eaten food. So I just know that about myself. Why fight it? I can't fight it. It doesn't work to fight it because I overeat. I try not to eat, then I overeat, and no bueno. No bueno. I'm not gonna wash it. I'm gonna soak this. There. All right, that's like a little bit better. It's not great, but it's a little bit better. Okay, now I can show you the plethora of groceries that I got and put them away. Well, I hide other things. One second. All right, number one. Listen, they had beans on sale. I feel like they're not gonna go bad, so might as well stock up. I'll put my pantry items over here and then the fresh produce elsewhere. I got carrots. I got, what is this? Avocados, I'll bring this down and put my little stuff over here. Avocado. Carrots. I feel like technically I should peel these and put them in water and crap, but that might just have to wait. Okay, I got another thing of beans. Listen, I like went heavy on the beans because I feel like beans are good for you. I've eaten them enough to that like they don't really make me fart that much. And like fiber. Fiber is a plant-based, fiber is good for you. Fiber is good for your gut, your microbiota like it. Like we don't get enough fiber as Americans. Like everybody needs more fiber. So I was like, I don't hate beans. I like beans. It's a good source of fiber. I'm just gonna get a bunch of beans. Okay. I've told you about when I got a lot of beans. Okay. I got a bunch of kale. Peppers. I never know how to store the produce. I have a book and it just stresses me out, so I don't ever actually use it. All right, I got staples like olive oil, $9 jar of pickles, because I'm fancy like that and bougie like that. It says Bubbies. I mean, that's cute, right? Bubbies pickles. Listen, I'm a bread and butter pickle kind of gal. I don't really like dill. I'll eat some dill on some cashews, but dill pickles, not my favorite. All right. What else is in this bag? Broccoli. I was gonna get broccolini because I think it tastes a little better, but broccolini is like $4 for like this much broccolini. It's like, I could eat that and still be so hungry. At least this is like, if I put this next to my stomach, like that could fill me up at least for one meal, and it's less than $4. Okay, and then I got a ton of Minor Figures Barista Oat Organic with this little picture of a guy in a duck suit. I don't know. This might have been a gamble because I've never tried it before and I got 4 of them because they were on sale. So if it sucks, that sucks for me. But if it's great, then I just did a bargain. I've been making London fogs, and when I go to the coffee shop, it's like $6. Like, I know this stuff doesn't cost $6. Some more beans. This is gonna suck to edit because it's already 20 minutes of essentially nothing happening. So I did this to myself. My phone doesn't turn on. It might turn off, and I honestly wouldn't even know, and I will just continue to talk to myself. So maybe I should try to figure out how to make sure that doesn't happen, because that would be embarrassing. I guess I'll just have to check periodically. So sorry about that. I got red raspberries, frozen. Yeah, frozen raspberries. And then I got like so much bougie yogurt. Like this yogurt is $3.30 per little 4.9 ounce tin, but it's freaking good. La Fremerie. I think it's my French background. They would always have yogurts as dessert. It would be like normally a plain yogurt, but you'd sweeten it yourself, and it was just like so good. And this reminds me of my time in France, so I got a couple of those. This is like $12 of yogurt right here, like insane. Oh, I didn't even tell you how much I spent on this grocery bill. Even with my 10% off, it was still like $350, which is insane. It's not a good financial choice to spend that much on groceries that without a plan, you know? But it'll give me incentive to get my act together. Some more yogurt. These were 2 for $3. They were on sale, barely. And then I got a bunch of cheese, goat cheese, feta cheese. Cheese. I love cheese. And like the other reason why I have been motivated to do this is because my therapist was like, you need some quick options. Why don't you just do like one of those meal subscription boxes? And I did one of those, and like, I was like $14, $15 for like a meal that was maybe 300 calories. I'm like, not that tasty. That's like, well, I can't do that every month. That's not sustainable. So I got a bunch of these Amy's, and like, I've never heard of this brand before, Deep Indian style stuff, to maybe be like, on the days where I'm really not having it and really could not care less, I just pull this out. And I mean, technically you want to be eating fresh foods and not frozen stuff, like not packaged. And I feel like this technically counts as packaged food because it's in a package. And it's got a high sodium content. So like, I did get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but I'm hoping that these are just like sparingly. If I wasn't able to prep, I can just grab it on my way out the door and like at least have something to eat. Because when I'm at clinic, there's not really good food options that are around, and so I just tend to snack. I'll just eat like a bunch of snacks because they give us snacks but not food. And so like yesterday I had like a bunch of Smart Pop, some pretzels, like just, and I was still hungry at the end of it because that's not really sustenance, you know? So at least this will be like something. I'm just trying to like reduce my amount of excuses to like not have my life together yet. With this whole weight loss thing, like it needs to come to an end. I'm over it. I'm tired. I'm annoyed with myself. I'm disappointed in myself. I feel like I should know better. I'm a freaking doctor. I'm a freaking doctor of primary care, telling people to take care of themselves, and I cannot take care of myself. Like, what is that about? Right? Preach what you practice? I just want to be a good example. And I want this to go away because it's uncomfortable. And it's getting bigger. Okay, third bag. Oh, these are this is the be careful one because there's eggs in here. When did eggs get so expensive? Right? Bananas, zucchini, nice ass tomato. Oops, sorry. I swear. Got some shallots. And these are the eggs. Careful, careful, careful. Just like what needs some accountability. I can't keep myself accountable apparently because it's very easy to let myself down. Very easy to let myself down because it's just me. Oh, those are plantains. These are lemons. Red onion. Tomatoes. There's plenty of tomatoes over here. Arugula. And wraps. I was like really happy to find big wraps. I feel like whenever I go to the store, I cannot find a big wrap. And you go to like the special sandwich places, they always have these huge wraps, and like you can't really wrap a salad or a sandwich with a small wrap. So I was like really excited to find these wraps. They're vegan, which I like don't necessarily need them to be, but I hope they taste good. Okay, wraps. Arugula. This fridge is actually not as large as it looks. So we gotta do some special space planning. All right. That bag down, I think that's bag 3. I got a bunch of cheese. Listen, part of me thinks cheese is unhealthy, and then part of me is like, I really like cheese. And can I live in a world where I don't have cheese? Probably. I could do one of those like cashew vegan thingies, but anybody got time for that? And like the ones you buy in the store, I don't know which ones I like yet. I haven't tried them all. I'm just gonna I'm gonna put cheese on vegetables and then phase it out maybe later. But right now, like I like cheese. I'm keeping the cheese. I'm keeping the cheese. The real problem is if I have cheese and crackers because like that is one of my binge foods. Highly caloric, highly carb and fat laden, and you can like eat a ton of it without feeling full because it's like it's dense in calories but not that filling in volume, and it tastes really good. So those are mindless foods. Oh, more fancy yogurt. Not as expensive as the last one, but yes, still fancy. Harper left his carrot. If I don't cut up the carrots, he won't eat them. He doesn't like carrots, I guess. Listen, it's almost November, which means it's gonna be turkey time. I love chestnuts. Freaking love chestnuts. I would roast them if I could. But like, it's also a lot of work. Like, gotten chestnuts in the shell and had to like score them, bake them, crack them open, and then you get ones that are like not fully coming off, like the peel's not fully coming off, and you're like, gosh darn it, like what a wasted chestnut. It's just like they're on sale. I'm thinking maybe with like a little autumn salad with like kale and then maybe like some roasted butternut squash or something. Got that. So chestnuts, sun-dried tomatoes. Dude, sun-dried tomatoes are like really expensive. This whole thing was $10. Oh wait, no it wasn't. Sorry. It was $10 per pound. There was only $2.80. So I feel I'm less enraged because that makes sense to me. Cheap items. And then I've got oatmeal. I have a bunch of steel cut oatmeal, but I've been seeing all these, been influenced into wanting to make baked oats or like baked pancakes, and now I didn't have any regular oatmeal, so I had to do that because I got influenced. Harper. It's okay. It's fine. You're gonna be fine. He's not trying to take you away. You're in here. He's out there. You're okay. I love guard dog. Pasta sauce. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I was like, I should probably get some pasta sauce because sometimes that can make a good meal quickly. Listen, more beans. More beans. I got tahini for salad dressings. Dijon mustard also for salad dressings and sandwiches. Listen, more beans. I got 8 cans of beans in total. Mucho beans. And then almond butter. All right, we're getting there. I think there's like still two grocery bags to go through. My goodness, that one's heavy. That one's really heavy. Oh, I got Bavarian bread. I don't know why I got this. I think it just like its expiration date is 01/28/2025, so like next year. And it's got a shit ton of fiber. So one slice is 24 grams of carbs and 5 grams of those are fiber. So that's like a lot of fiber. And I think I'd feel less guilty about eating bread if there was fiber in it, because fiber is good for you. And how many times have I said fiber? I got different kind of kale, lacinato kale, tomatoes, and then I got a lot of root vegetables. Wait, does this count as a root vegetable? Hold on. It's a potato. Is that a root vegetable? I think it is. I'm not sure. You can let me know. I think it is. So, let's see. I don't want them to crush my bananas. So, plantains. So this is a Japanese sweet potato. In my opinion, it's the best type of sweet potato. It's just like super sweet, almost like if you roast it really long, you can really caramelize it. It's delish. I'm gonna regret buying this one because this is gonna be really hard to cut. I didn't have my knife sharpened. When I was in Burlington, I could just like pop down to the village and have my knife sharpened easily, but now like I don't know where to do that here. I got a special kind of beet. It's not a regular beet, it's a special kind of beet. I don't know what type, but we're gonna find out when we make it. I'm just trying to like get things that like I know I have liked in the past, and I put a little bit of effort into like roasting them with like a lot of olive oil and like spices. Forgot to get dried spices. Do I have any dried spices in here? I mean like herbs, you know, like oregano and like parsley and fudge. That's more. I need a freaking list. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I've got basil in the fridge that I don't know what to do with, so I'll just put a ton of basil on stuff until I run out of that. Okay. This is a regular sweet potato. And then I got 4 limes. And what's this? What is this? Oh, these are regular onions. And garlic. Okay. Limes, garlic. That's what it's gonna be. Spaghetti squash. That's why I got the pasta sauce for the spaghetti squash. I totally forgot. Makes sense. I had a little bit of forethought in this. And then this is my favorite kind of squash. I normally get it green, and I can't quite remember if I also like this, but it's got the same name and it's got sunshine in front of it. I like kabocha squash. This is the sunshine kabocha squash, so I'm assuming it's going to be even more delicious because it's got sunshine in front of the name. So fingers crossed. I still like this. All right, kabocha squash, butternut squash. Yes, it's a lot. There's a lot of things happening here. Okay, I can go there. Nice squashes. And they're also just like really pretty, right? All this color to encourage me to like eat good. All right. Beets. All right, one last one. just said that crackers was one of my trigger foods, but these have multigrain in them. So 18 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber for 3 pieces. Never in my life have I only had 3 crackers. I've had like an entire box of crackers, and that was like an appetizer. So this might not have been the smartest thing to buy and keep in my house, but we'll try to measure with it. I was kind of thinking that if I like wanted to make like a tuna fish thing for lunch and like didn't want to bring a wrap, or I didn't want to like wrap it ahead of time if I wouldn't have time in the morning, I could just like put some crackers with it, and that would be like a quick, easy way to like have a lunch. Oh no, the box got mayor stored. I got Earl Grey tea. I've been loving London Fogs in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna arrange these aesthetically anyways. What else? This dog is so annoying because normal treats that most dogs are happy to have, it's like, no, no thank you. That's not real chicken or cheese. Even cheese now, he's like snubbing his nose and being like, no thank you. Probably because I hide drugs in it. I hide trazodone in the cheese, and now he's wary of cheese because every time he has cheese, he's too smart. This Havanese is too smart. I'm gonna see if he likes this. I'm gonna cut that. Anyone else like when you rip it and it's not quite straight, it like, you don't like the way it looks aesthetically? Jeff would be like, you're silly. Why are you taking extra time to do that? But I like the way it looks like this better. Okay. This was $8. And if he doesn't like it, like I can't return it. So, oh, I don't know if he's gonna like it. It doesn't quite look quite natural. Harper. And we'll show you Harper because he's cute. And do you want some of this? Don't, he always goes to hide. You don't have to hide, it's yours. No one's gonna take it from you. I can't tell if he likes that or not. He's staring at it. He's thinking about it. He's contemplating it. Maybe? It's food. Eat it. Okay, well, that's frustrating for me. He's still looking at it. He doesn't know. He doesn't quite know. I had been getting him Nom Nom. He had Nom Nom jerky from like a trial we did, and he loved it. But you can't just buy the Nom Nom jerky. You have to buy like the Nom Nom meals. And I've been making the meals, and so I was like, I don't know if I want to re-up. Maybe when I feel like maybe once I'm like cooking for myself, I have the time to cook everything anymore, maybe I will, but honestly, he eats healthier than I do. I should like just eat what he eats for a week, and I'm sure I'd lose weight because it's vegetables, it's sweet potatoes, it's protein, it's like chickpeas. He eats better than I do, okay? Almond flour, don't really have a purpose for this yet, but I feel like I'm trying to find a dessert that's healthy. Because I'm one that like I need something sweet at the end of each meal. I've conditioned myself that way. I know it doesn't have to be that way, but like it usually is. I'm usually searching for something sweet. Aluminum foil, parchment paper. I plan on doing a lot of baking. A lot of roasting. I don't mean baking, I mean roasting. Roasting of things. I got fancy tuna. I have to get like the $4 tuna because I don't know, I like nice things. Just because it's more expensive doesn't mean it's nicer. The packaging was nicer, and I am influenced by marketing, so they got me. Honey, he ate it! You liked it! Thank God! Yay! I'm so happy he liked it. I got 2 pasta sauces, maybe a little excessive. I know why, there were 2 for $7, that's why. That's why. More beans, salsa. Listen, I have seen QP mayo everywhere on social media. And I was like, I have no use for this now, but I feel like I'm gonna be scrolling on Instagram one day and there's gonna be a recipe of QP mayo. I'm really gonna make it. I'm like, I don't have QP mayo. Now I do. Now I've got this. What is the thing? It's just mayo, right? Like, why is it so special? It almost looks like there are healthier versions of mayo, so I don't quite understand it. But the next time I come across a recipe that calls for QP mayo, I have it now. So there's that. And last but not least, nope, I lied. Another thing of beans. And vanilla, you know, vanilla extract was like $20. This was like $18. Too much. Too much, but I am putting a lot in my like London vlog, so worth it. Okay. Everything out of the bag spits them out away, and so really was that a productive use of time? Probably not. I probably didn't need to talk to you. I did this because honestly, you don't care. You don't care what I do with my groceries. I know that. I know that. So let's learn something together, because I'm trying to make my produce last, and I wanted to buy a lot of things that will not go bad quickly, which is why I bought a lot of canned things. This is the Healthy Meal Prep book by Down Shakeology. I've made a couple of recipes from this, but not recently. I was getting growing and I went through this hard. But at the beginning, it talks a lot about how to store your stuff. I don't really have the time to like cut and wash anything right now, so I probably won't do this today, but maybe tomorrow. Asparagus beets. Okay, how to store. The beets of the stem, cut them off, blah, 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 blah. Store beets in a plastic bag. Be sure to squeeze the air out in the crisper drawer for 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, cool. They last weeks. Beets last weeks. Where did my beets go? Ha, I got 1 beet. Plastic bag. I'm gonna say this is fine. Crisper drawer it goes. I literally bought 4 limes, and there's 4 limes that have gone bad because I did not use them, so. Listen, I feel bad about throwing that in the trash, but New Hampshire does not make you compost. And I find that I need laws to make me do the right thing sometimes. I was gonna buy one of those mills, like the ones it's like this really beautiful like trash can thing, you put your compost in it, and like they pick it up for you. It's $1,000. I've got student loan debt coming, man. I can't afford $1,000. There is an option where I could bring my compost to the place where I get my groceries, and so for like $15 a month, or is it a week? If it's a month, it's not that bad. If it's a week, I don't know if I can swing it, because student loans. But I should look into that more, because I do feel bad every time I throw food scraps away. I feel bad. But New Hampshire is like, don't care, man. You don't care. Garlic. I know that this is gonna go on my really beautiful, let's just say, garlic keeper. I already have garlic in here. See, this is why I need to make a list, because no, never too bad to have extra garlic. I'm gonna put the old garlic down last. There we go. Garlic. Okay. Bell pepper. Store bell peppers loose in the fridge crisper drawer for 1 to 2 weeks. It's best to place them in a plastic bag, as the cuts down moisture loss, keeping them fresher for longer. Okay. I'm gonna use the bag so that I came in from this art. Crisper drawer for the bell peppers. Broccoli. Broccoli thrives when it can breathe, so don't store broccoli in an airtight bag. Store them dry and unwashed in a crisper drawer in the fridge for 3 to 4 days. Also, loosely wrap broccoli in a damp paper towel and place the stems in a jar of water, bushy head up. I don't have any jars, so I'm just going to take it out of the bag, or like keep it open so it's not airtight, and just like throw this in the crisper drawer. My Christmas drawer is getting full. Remind me, I need to use this broccoli in the next 3 to 4 days. Because broccoli don't last. I didn't get Brussels. I did get butternut squash. Took ages. Alright, it's gonna just last on the counter. First, no, it's about that. I didn't get any cabbage. I didn't get any cauliflower. I got carrots. I don't have any greens on the carrots. Store the greens, store the carrots, fully submerge them in a container of water and store in the fridge for a week or more. All right, it's in water. Carrots go in water. I wonder if they'll fit in here. If I was being good, I would like, what's the word? You know that thing where you forget what it's called. I'm just gonna do this for now, and then do that when I need to use them. Carrots. Oh, water. Literally, I just told you it didn't need to be in water, and I literally just forgot. Okay. Water. Okay. This might be a bad idea. Oh. They all got water, 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 water. Okay, you wanna see how good these stasher bags are? Make sure it's really sealed, because otherwise it's I won't play with myself. Listen, that could have been user error, so don't blame the stasher bag. Try again. Because if that doesn't work, then I probably should not put this in the fridge, right? Like, that would not be a good idea. All right, that's not gonna work. Maybe a different kind of stasher bag. These bags are really expensive, and they have to come in handy somehow because they're beautiful. But if they don't actually work, what's the point? This at least will be able to stand better, and so I won't really have to worry about lying it down. There we go. What a disappointment. So, I should really just cut this, huh? I should cut these carrots because we're not gonna wanna, this is not good. If I went like, alternate them. Like this. You know what? Ain't nobody got time to pull out a cutting board right now. Then I gotta watch my cutting board. Alright. Carrots in the stasher bag, closing it up. Dear God. Alright, so these were better. These are the soup ones, so it's on me, I guess. Carrots. Okay. I didn't get any celery. Celery's a devil. Cucumber, mini cucumber. Cucumber always goes bad when I buy it. garlic, cool dry place for garlic, kale. Kale is a sensitive green that will last longest if you keep dry and away from moisture. I recommend wrapping in some paper towels and placing in a bag in a crisper drawer in your fridge. It will keep for a week. All right, so I've got to eat broccoli this week. I've got to eat 2 humongous heads of kale this week. Paper towel. Listen, what if I just like stuff paper towel in it like that? You think that'll help? This is totally a waste of paper towel. I need a salad spinner. That's what I need. All right, I know what you guys are. I need a salad spinner because how am I supposed to wash all this kale? That was a forethought, bad thought. Okay. Kale. Crisper drawer. Almost too big for the drawer. Oh man, I'm tired. I shouldn't have gone to the grocery store at 8 o'clock at night. Onions. Best kept in a dark, cool, and dry place like your pantry for 1 to 2 weeks. Just don't store them next to potatoes, like potatoes faster. All right. Cool, dry, dark place. Put my onions and shallots together and stick them in my miscellaneous drawer. I feel like I'll forget they're there. I don't know. I'll just put them here for now. I don't know if they're my onions. I was really trying to get to the tomatoes. Spaghetti squash. Zucchini. Dry it on the wash in your fridge crisper drawer. If it's in a bag, make sure that one of the bags is open for most circulation. Fresh and dry. So, open bag in the crisper drawer within a week. Okay. So note to self, I have to eat the broccoli first. How many days? Week. Broccoli first, and then zucchini, and then kale, sort of within the same week time period. No more room in the crisper drawer. Tired. Didn't buy any herbs. Grains, that's great. Great for the grains. I didn't buy any meat or seafood, well, except for like tuna and stuff because sometimes I find cooking chicken gross. It's like slimy and pink and cold, and then you gotta like wash stuff really well. And I just like don't want to deal with chicken. Where's the tomatoes? I could have sworn there was advice about tomatoes in here. Maybe not. Well, in the store they keep the tomatoes out, so I'm gonna keep my tomatoes out. You guys remember that from other TikToks I heard. Okay. All right. Not in here either. So that was a lot and probably not related or pertaining to anything you actually needed to know or care about. But I am really going to try to use the month of November to go hard with nutritional therapy for myself and just, I think a lot of advice out there can be contradictory and confusing and overwhelming. And so I think that the most basic thing that I know how to do is like, it's not going to be wrong to eat more vegetables. So that's what I'm doing. Eat more vegetables, eat more fiber, like that's not going to be wrong. So just like generally common sense, it doesn't feel wrong. So I'm going to do that. I'm gonna do that, and I will see you in the next video, and hopefully it will not